welcome everybody. We got a pub chat going on both channels, but only for a minute because on the old channel, Dunk, you got real static coming through. On the old main shills channel, pub chat will die in 10 minutes. You got to come over to this channel for that show now. So we'll see you over here in a minute. Keep coming over. Keep coming over. Look in the description because the link is in the description. You can get over here easy. But how's it going? What's happening? What do you think, Dunk? What's going on? It's Super Bowl Sunday. Does anybody here care? We don't.
No, not a bit.
No.
What's that about? What is it? Who cares?
It's a bowl of chili. And they call it the Super Bowl because it's a big one.
It's the ramen bowl.
Yeah, there you go. See, that works. Yeah. So today is the Super Ramen Bowl.
All right, let's have a look. See where there's 10 people watching the wrong channel.
When I want to watch men touch each other's bums that way, I watch OnlyFans or Pornhub. I'm not sure I get it.
You lie. You don't watch men touching other men's bums.
Well, I used to watch Solid Gold for the disco dancing, but not anymore. So,
oh dear.
But if you're into it at all, I hear that Kansas City and Minnesota or Kansas City and somebody, but I hear it's only like a 1.5 spread with the bookies. So it might be a good game if you're into American football.
Yeah. It was the Kentucky Sweaty Sox versus the Niagara Cunts or something.
Yeah, it's Kansas City Chiefs for sure. And then, Wizard of Ooze there. Or Duncan Stewart, Eagles. Yeah, there we go.
But the Eagles are playing.
Yeah.
But Hotel California.
Yeah, I always thought Don Henley looked a bit old for American football, but I guess so. Yeah.
He is the ball.
Yeah. Oh, man, I would play then just so I could punt him. I'd just hold him by that arrogant, smug fucking head of his and just kick it.
Take this for that copyright claim.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny how the reputation of that band has gone down because of their actions on YouTube and whatnot. It's hilarious.
Oh dear, yeah.
Yeah.
Although only people who watch certain YouTube channels will actually know about it. There'll be loads of people buying tickets and going to see. Oh, he's wonderful. Oh, listen to him live.
Yeah. Listen to the pre-recorded and auto-tuned garbage. I mean, it's bad. What's that guy? Wings of Pegasus who rips people apart for that? Oh yeah, he busted them quite well.
Yeah, he likes to bust a lot of people.
Maybe too many. I mean,
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been that way since the 70s when, like, even the Top of the Pops, you'd have to airband your song.
Yeah.
Right? It's not new. We're just really catching on these days more.
Yeah, I must admit, I always just watch the Top of the Pops and just laugh at the fact, I have a keyboard player with a synthesizer and it's not plugged in.
Yeah, or the guitar's not plugged in. Not that it has a wireless, it's just not even connected. Why bother, right? And it must be awful to the people watching live to hear them like strumming crap and whatnot. And I've never watched somebody fake their own song in life before. I've never seen one of these performers that would do that. I think the most I ever heard was when like Van Halen or Triumph had somebody play keyboards and they just kind of stuck them behind stage, but it was still a real player. It's just you weren't really a part of the band, so just sit over there, will you?
Well, the ones where you got the session musicians behind the stage, they're the ones actually playing.
Yeah. And the three kids from whatever band up front. But I mean, the whole thing with the Super Bowl, to go back to that, it's a big deal. And with the whole entertainment industry, it's huge. I mean, remember what's her name? Jackson and the fake oops, I exposed my tit moment when it was so planned it's not funny. And the whole halftime show is as big as the game now.
Yes. Unfortunately, when she did expose her tit, it was her younger brother, Michael.
yeah. His little face popped out, Oh, baby. Yeah. Singing some Jackson 5, looking young.
At my door.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. I don't know. Who are the entertainers? Oh, wait a minute.
It's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is going to be there, isn't she? She's going to be in a little box somewhere in the stadium somewhere behind a piece of glass. And everyone will be like, oh, look, there she is.
I think her boyfriend's on the Chiefs. She dates some football guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But somebody in the middle of a beef is going to play at the Super Bowl, I remember. Because some late night host made a joke about it. Oh, Lamar. Yeah, and he has a beef with some rapper, soul singer person, and
then they all have a beef with each other.
Yeah, but this one seems, if you care about this stuff, seems to have been going on for a while and whatnot. I don't know who the other guy is. He might even be Canadian.
Oh dear, that is controversy.
Yeah. I wouldn't, Whitefishy one in the chat, more fake drama. I wouldn't doubt that there's no beef between them at all. And the PR agencies just got together and said, this would be great for selling records, right?
Yeah, either that or a marriage. You either get married or have a fight.
Yeah,
and if you do get married, you have a fight and then split up.
Okay, so question. When Tom Cruise gets married again and again and again, is it Scientology or Hollywood that tells him to do it? Because he never seems to like his wife.
Yeah, but you know what they play when they're walking the bride down the aisle? They're playing dun 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 dun. Should you take this mission?
Yeah.
This wedding will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Well, 5 months. Probably accurate, I wonder if we're ever going to get like a celebrity wedding at a football game instead of just a concert. Like, just turn the halftime show into its own day. They play half the game, they have a whole day of entertainment, and then they play half a game.
I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to remember some film Nicole Kidman was in recently. I was watching, and she's a tall bitch.
Oh yeah. I
can't remember who she was playing against, but I was thinking they are definitely screwing with the camera angles on this to make sure that they're the same height and shooting stuff where the guy's standing on the box. I can't remember what film.
Yeah, the old Tom Cruise box.
Yeah, I was just laughing so much. It's like they made the guy taller than Nicole Kidman. Come on.
Yeah.
I think it was Daniel Craig.
Danny DeVito.
Now that would be funny.
Yeah, she'd have to just hold him up.
Like Inch Eye, Private Eye.
That'd be funny. Yeah. So Drake. This Lamar guy has a beef with Drake. Now, I'm pretty sure I've never heard either one of them ever sing or anything, but that is what's going on, I think. Yes.
You use the term sing in in the loosest of terms.
Oh, yeah.
They don't call rappers singers, do they? They never say, "Oh, the next singer coming on is blah blah blah." No, it's a rapper, which means they don't sing. They can't sing.
Well, I'm not sure all can't sing. If you go back and listen to like Chuck D from Public Enemy, he's very melodic when he raps, and I wouldn't doubt that's because he could actually sing.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. No, I'll take that on the team.
Whereas like KRS-One from Boogie Down Productions could not sing. That boy's fucking tone deaf. You can tell.
Yeah, they even have to use one of those like voice changes. Now, what do you call it? With the pitch control.
Yeah.
Even when they're rapping.
Yeah. He and one of the songs from Boogie Down Productions, he does Boogie Down Productions will always get paid. We take a fat rhyme and make it better. And they go into the Beatles, remember, right? And he switches keys like 5 times just getting through a verse. And that's the best one they recorded. It's awful. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my God, never play that again. But the rest of the song, when he stops doing that and actually raps, is really good.
See, I can sing that badly. Why didn't they make me a star? Look at my charisma.
Chris Lundy in the chat says, I got to hear Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. He owns Drake with the lyrics. Yeah, no, that's for that reason alone is why I won't listen to most Taylor Swift songs, because she's always talking about like somebody and, diss tracks and all that. No, forget it. Not doing it. Nope.
Hey, do you know what's amazing about her using an avatar like this? I can pick my nose and nobody knows.
Oh, dear Lord.
Except I just told you, but there you go. Never mind. Carry on.
Okay, don't ever talk about pouring milk on your junk. Just.
I wonder what this is.
Coolio's a great singer. Huh. Yeah. You know what? I remember that Gangster's Paradise, and there's definitely melodic tones in that as well. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, when that was more of a song than a rap, though, wasn't it? To be fair.
Almost, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that, to be honest. I
didn't go and buy it or, play it on my...
I didn't even download it. I wasn't going to give up 4 or 5 megabytes of storage. That's just... But no, it's just not my style, right? I was into early hip hop, but once it got to the gangster rap, I just tuned right out. All that, my money and my bitches and blah, blah, and I just cannot. And ever since then, I've just kind of ignored the genre, except for the old stuff that I already knew.
Yeah, this is like, we're going to shoot a video, guys. I've got some, some plastic chain from the gardening shop. We're going to spray it gold, put it around your neck. We're going to hire a really, really expensive car and a load of beautiful girls, and we'll stick you in the middle of it. At the after show party, all the girls in the cars are pissed off.
And you can tell if they had investors or did it themselves, because if they did it themselves, they hire an Audi. If they had investors, they rent a Lamborghini. That's pretty much how it worked.
No. What happens if they have investors, they buy the Lamborghini and then write it off as tax.
Yeah. And then paint it some god awful color, and get some chick not wearing underwear to drive it. All right, there's a few of the YouTubers that have a few of the cars that are like kind of infamous for things like the McLaren SLR, when I can't remember if it was Paris Hilton or Britney Spears was getting out of it and showed her box because she wasn't wearing any panties and a little skirt. That one's owned by, I think Ed Bolian or what's the other guy's name? Tyler Hoover, maybe. And then Ed Bolian, the VinWiki guy, he owns Missy Elliott's Spiker. And it's funny. There's crazy stories attached to them, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't make the car any more valuable to me. I wouldn't care. If anything, it would just mean a really expensive interior detailing to disinfect it. Where are your panties, girl? What the hell's wrong with you?
It's not like John Lennon's Rolls Royce that he, got the spray cans out and painted up.
Man, that was hideous looking.
Not back then in the 60s. It was cool.
No, it still was back then. Yes, it was. That was awful.
All the people at Rolls Royce crying that day.
Or
millions of voices were heard, and there was suddenly silence.
Yeah. Got to give it some episode 4. He does his little thing with his thumb touching his eyebrow. You get on with your lessons. I always wondered, why did he do that? It's just such a weird move in that moment. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because he was picking his nose with his other finger, and he don't know.
Yeah. That was just, like a magician. I'm just distracting your attention.
Yeah, gives it a good sniff.
Ah. Anybody seen Gladiator 2? Did you see it, Dunk? I think you said you saw it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I put it in the Plex server. I might check it out.
Well, that's where I saw it.
Oh, really? Oh, well, there you go.
I wasn't going to pay bloody money to go and see it.
Was it a good copy then?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Was it any good? Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it's it is actually a sequel. It does actually follow on the story from the first one, which was, I was a bit worried that it was going to be kind of a weak follow up, but there was story there, and there was some good bits in it. Yeah.
Isn't it a little derivative to have a gladiator be the person to do it all again, though?
Well, yeah, but it is kind of like, it's the title of the movie, so it has to be, really.
Yeah.
I don't know how else they do it, but let's go to the gladiators. And then,
See, I would have gone Gladiator 2, but made a prequel when how it became the gladiators became such a big deal while being killed off all the time, and or whatever. I would have gone that way, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a Hollywood person. What do I know, right?
That's why you're not Ridley Scott.
Yeah. Well, Ridley Scott isn't always Ridley Scott. Let's be fair here.
No, actually, Ridley Scott's always Ridley Scott. He's just not the Ridley Scott that we, fell in love with.
Yeah. The rose-tinted goggles make him amazing.
Which is annoying because I'm trying to get hold of somebody who's there is a new Ridley Scott movie going. Trying to get just a bit of work. I don't care if it's really or not. Just give me some work, you bastard.
What you need is a really lazy director that just does everything so poorly that they're going to need an army. Some of those shots you've shown me that are just ridiculously bad.
In other words, you mean Ridley Scott?
Okay, there you go. See? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he puts a lot of lots of effort into his shooting, but my God. Yeah, with the stuff you have to, to work with afterwards, you might replace everything.
Yeah. Get my crayons out. Here we go.
You might as well just have a blue screen in front of the camera and just shoot it.
Yeah.
And not have anything walk in front of it.
Just him in the background yelling, "Okay, the monster's moving in."
People running in with bits of card and puppets. Follow the tennis ball. Follow the tennis ball.
You could do something like that, and it would actually go over well at one of those film festivals, because there'd be a whole bunch of those people that go, "No, it's all in the message," and let me adjust my glasses, and this, and you know what I mean? They just overthink it and make it make sense, right?
Yeah, I think you're getting confused with the art world. You can't pull the wool over the eyes of these people quite as easily.
Yeah, but the film world gets really strange, man.
Yeah, but you can't get away with taping a banana to a wall and saying, "There you go, there's art."
Almost. What was that weird movie with, again, the redhead we were talking about, the Australian chick, Nicole Kidman, and she's in a movie, but the set isn't really there. It's taped onto the floor. And
that's one that's kind of like art house theater.
Yeah, that's true art house for its own good. I mean, I was halfway through that movie and I'm like, I don't know if I like it or hate it or what. And then it got really weird. I was like, screw this, man. This is stupid.
Yeah, it's based on that kind of theater where you just literally got a table and a chair and that's the set,
Yeah, and it would have been okay in theater, but selling me that as a movie? If I had paid to see that in the theater, I'd have been pissed. That's weird.
You'd be pissed to go and see a theater production that's just a blue screen and just someone yelling off the side.
Actually, if it was dinner theater, at least I could heckle them.
You have something to eat.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. So I bet there's not much Oh yeah, we forgot the other stream's running. We gotta thanks, PJ. We gotta end the old channel. If you're watching us on the Shills main channel at TheShills, that stream's about to end. So click the link in the description and come and join us over here where you should be.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people I can call out here. Yeah, Nosh, get over here. Zinny, Bongo, M35, Benvids, Anna B. Place. Jenny Johnson, you should know better. And PJC now, what are you doing there, you dirty bastard?
Oh, he's double hopping. Oh, he's working hard. Yeah.
He's working hard, yeah. We have to pay him extra tonight.
Well, something. Yeah.
All right. So are you going to hit up the fireworks?
All right. So yeah. Let's no. This. Oh, wait a minute. Oops.
Oh, wrong button.
This goddamn channel doesn't have a redirect yet. We have to wait a bit longer.
Oh no, I've done a redirect.
Oh no, right. Yeah, the Shills, the main channel at the Shills has a redirect to this. Yes. Yeah. So I am you hit stop and I'll hit stop and then everybody will get redirected over.
No, you don't hit stop. I hit stop.
I have to do it too, actually. Never mind. I'll show you after. But yeah.
All right. Ending stream right now. Get your butts over here. See
all
you
right.
Bye.
I'm stopping the plug-in. All right.
Right.
What happened there?
What have you done?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Have you ended the stream on both channels now?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we're good. All right. So hopefully everybody figured it out. Yeah, a few more viewers coming up. The fireworks are just to say, okay, we're done on the old channel. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I think we're good there. We'll get a few more folks over and we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, if they can figure it out.
Yeah. No sound. That's on your side, UTV. I know there's sound. Oh, don't do that to me.
I can hear it.
I sure hope so. Holy God. Hey, Jenny. All right. So, what else were we going to go on about here? I did have a couple of things that I was trying to remember to bring up. I usually do that. What was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to go back to gibberish until I can figure it out.
Hey, I was talking the other day about where's Kamala Harris? Where's she been at?
Yeah.
Well, all this shit's been going on. I had a look at her YouTube channel.
She has one?
Yeah, she had one in the run to the election. I don't know if it's an official one or someone else was running it in her name, but yeah, not a single video post-election. Not a single word, nothing.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It's like it's gonna be my party. Oh no, I didn't win. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yeah, that's
very strange.
Yeah. Look, see, you're right. Yeah,
and all the videos are like, oh, I'm here for the people. Yeah, if you go to the description, it's like, I'm here for the people, fighting for the people. Yeah, you're not fighting so much now, are you?
Yeah. Well, she hasn't said boo. I mean, since Yeah. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I bet Democrats, I mean, all of you, every single one of you. I don't care if you're somebody that holds the door at the hotel or whatever. You know what I mean? You all got to speak up more. It seems like everybody's just letting Trump steamroll democracy.
I did see a funny video about a black community that just took on a whole bunch of neo-Nazis who were marching around in their neighborhood, and then they just didn't like it and just went in there and burned all their flags and chased them up.
Just kicked in some ass, eh?
Well, the funny thing, there was a large police presence, but they were protecting the neo-Nazis, not the neighborhood. So that was weird. Not a good sign.
There's clear anti-hate laws. And never mind your right to protest. There is anti-hate laws. So the cops should have been stopping that. As far as I'm concerned, that's bullshit.
Well, the communities burn their flags and, well, they've actually let down all the tires in their cars.
Oh, I hope every one of them gets themselves properly shit kicked. Disgusting Nazi assholes. Ugh.
Yeah, a bunch of cowards unless they're in a large group.
Yeah. So in my quest to not buy American beer, sorry, but you know how it is, flag behind me, right? I found Brewhouse Pilsner.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're a Western Canadian brew. Here, I'll put that back up. The stupid glare. Yeah, see on the bottom there.
Yeah, it says canned in China.
It does not. Fuck. Don't do that.
Maybe we should be buying beer from Greenland. You know, maybe we should be supporting the Danish.
Do you think there's a brewery? Of course there is. Why would I even ask that?
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, it's not bad. Well, I shouldn't say it's not bad. It's really enjoyable actually. I don't know that it's quite as good as those Rabbit Pilsners. I love that Rabbit Pilsner beer, but it's cheaper. You know.
Well, I mean, you got to start promoting it. Otherwise, you know, we're not going to get any kind of like promotion deals going.
That's true.
Yeah, just say it's great. Just say it's great.
Yeah, tastes great. Less filling. That's a slogan from a light beer from years ago. I can't remember if it was Coors or Miller's Light or something, but that's like going back to the 80s.
Yeah. What do you mean it's less filling? It's obviously going to have the same volume as anything else.
Yeah.
Stupid comment.
Yeah. Alan, percentage 5%. Heather, Mexican beer. If they all taste like Corona, not happening. That's not beer. That's
you don't like Corona.
No.
Isn't that cerveza? Is that what they call it? Or is that just called beer in Mexican?
I've only ever had Corona as I know it's a Mexican beer, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, but it might have been Corona that wasn't actually made in Mexico. So
yeah.
Isn't that the one you got to stick a lime in the top of the bottle?
Yes. You can't even drink this stuff without a lime. I mean, why not just put the lime in the down, like just you know,
yeah.
what, you know?
Yeah, we call that lager and lime over here in the UK.
Oh, yeah, I call it weird.
You give it to the kiddies to wean them onto lager.
Super chat, Matt in the chat's like, hey, can I have a beer? Oh, wait, I'm a year and a half younger than the age to drink because he's only 19 and a half. But in Canada, you're 6 months past drinking age. So, yeah. 19 up here, 18 in Quebec because, well, they're French.
Yeah. In 19 in Canada, if you're not drinking beer, you'll get arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
it's the law.
Yeah, it's legal. It's illegal not to be drunk on your 19th birthday in Canada, I think. Well, your 16th birthday, to be honest. You know, it's kind of how we roll.
Well, they're kind of leaning on the 10th birthday as well.
Yeah. My mother was drunk on my first birthday, so you just keep it going, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she was drunk at your conception, so.
Yeah, had to be, I'm sure.
I'm sure you were too.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
drunk little tadpole smashing into a drunk little egg.
Yeah.
Having a little party. We're both pissed.
At the first cell division, both cells were wasted. You know?
Yeah, and 5% proof.
Yeah. Little Spermy was drunk. Yeah. Is there anywhere in the US where it's below 21? Like I would figure in Texas and Alabama, a child who can hold a beer is allowed to drink it.
In Alabama, you have to learn how to make moonshine by the time you're 8. So,
yeah.
They teach it in schools.
Yeah. See, super chat, Matt's like, time to move to Canada. See, he's figuring it out. You know, I used to live near Niagara Falls when I was like 16, 17, 18 years old. And by 17 and 18, I was already playing in bands that got gigs in Southern Ontario. And there was always 19-year-old Americans getting wasted in Canada. Yeah. Always. Oh, yeah. Coming up through Windsor and Niagara Falls and everything, you know?
Yeah, they based the movie on Footloose. All these kids going up to Canada, getting wasted and dancing like evil Satanists.
Yeah. We don't take kindly to that up here.
Dancing.
Yeah, Satanism, that's fine. I think that's why we have Manitoba and Saskatchewan. But no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I thought it was Quebec.
Yeah.
That's where you keep all the Satanists.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, French. Oh no, I'm empty. Oh
no.
Uh-oh. Right.
Hey.
I got a standby.
You do? Okay. I got a shout out. We got Heather Wiley came in with $6.66 for the Mexican Beer Fund. Oh God. Okay. I'll try some then.
Yeah.
This is one of those more, what do they call it when a beer is like snooty and thinks it's better because it's from a small brewery?
Obnoxious.
There's it's like one step away from driving a Prius, right? It's there's an acronym that people use for those beers. What is it? I can't remember, but it's one of those beers. So it's just a little bit stronger in hops and everything than a regular beer would be. And it just makes me a little bit more burpy. Yeah, craft beer, but there's another name. There's like some acronym they use.
I don't know. Whose Groove says shite.
Yeah, I'll have to look. Yeah. Chris Lundy's got it. IPA. I don't even know what it means.
That's an Indian pale ale. That's just a style of beer.
No, I think that acronym now has another meaning. Or is that just what it is? And then people just use it because maybe India Pale Ale is like a very popular indie microbrewery thing or something.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean,
yeah.
I don't drink pale ale. I mean, just don't particularly like it that much.
No, me either. Okay, now I get it. That's what was going on then when the chick was like, "Oh, have you tried any of our microbrewery IPAs?" I get it. She was directing me to the Indian Pale Ales made by the local microbreweries. Okay, now I've got this figured out. Okay. Good thing I didn't go for it because I would have hated that. I just don't like creamy, thick beers. I like a Pilsner, like a, even whatever Stella Artois is, that's clear and kind of the kind of beer I like, right? Heineken, I just find Heineken a little too overly hopped. So if you try to have like 8 or 10 of them, it's just too much.
I'm assuming when you say Heineken, not just the bog standard Heineken, you look at like proper, decent Heineken. Do they make a better one? Because Heineken over here is just like, this is like the cheapest of the cheapest shit.
Yeah, no, well, it's import over here, so it's not the cheapest of the cheapest, right? Mm-hmm. No, but it does. It's like, what's that German cough syrup that people drink as alcohol? That fucking crazy crap. What's it called?
What, schnapps?
No. God damn no. It's Jägermeister. Yeah, I find Heineken a bit like Jägermeister. It's just so earthy, hoppy, spicy, sort of. It tastes like they scraped the ground of a forest with the pine needles and everything, and said, throw that into the damn mix, Oh,
welcome to Dick Dawson's beer review. He's got all the words.
Yeah. Can't seem to get anything out of my mouth tonight right now, but yeah, don't like that Jägermeister stuff much. And I have, it's just.
What about not getting things out your mouth? Well, no, I'm not going to go there. But no, I had a real brain fart tonight. Right? We had one of the shows.
Did you smell it come out of your own ear? Like, how does that work?
Dribbled out. I was picking my nose for. No, there was this. Yeah, there was a story that came up, and there was an image of a guy came into my head, and I just couldn't put his name. And I was thinking about it today, and I was like, okay, well, how do I think? What's the name? Couldn't do it. Yeah, Area 50, Area 52, 51, UFO. Guy, and this was what was going through my mind. Right, I was going Area 51, UFOs, and scientist, and look, maybe I should Google it. Maybe I'll Google Bob Lazar, and I'll find out what his name. Oh, oh, Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
It's like my brain was actually thinking, I should Google, Area 51 UFO investigator, and
then the name pops in.
Second layer of my brain was saying, yeah, just Google Bob Lazar, you'll find it.
Yeah. That's the what is it guy, right?
It's like, oh God, my brain.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that pops to my head every time is that Giorgio Tsoukalos guy with the hair.
Yeah. I can never remember his name. The amount of times you said his name, Giorgio Tsoukalos, half an hour later. Poosh.
I don't know how I can remember it so well. I don't understand it. I mean, I think I've only ever seen him on television for about 3 minutes of my life, No,
you've just seen him in more memes than you have on television.
Yeah. The best one being he's just being abducted really slowly with the hair, But who does that? Who hangs themselves by their ankles from the top of a door so that they can hairspray their hair like that?
Yeah.
Crazy guy. Must cost a lot of money. Or it's just a weirdly styled wig. Right? Yeah, Trump. Okay, good point. It looks like Trump shaved 12 or 13 rats to make that thing on his head, man. It's
What do you mean shaved them? He just trained them.
Yeah. They've just been drugged. They just sit there.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful not to stand next to Trump and go, "Here, boy."
Yeah.
Just like scurry off his head. Little Yorkshire Terrier.
Okay, if you ever get the chance to meet Donald Trump, just inside your jacket, put a piece of cheese on each shoulder and see if you can get his hairpiece to go for it.
I'm sure that's the first thing the Secret Service check. They check the shoulders first for the cheese trap.
Oh God, somebody's got to try. That'd be the best thing ever. Strong cheese so it can smell it too, right? Just be awesome.
Oh, you just get one of those shepherds, we go, "Here, boy, come by." He goes after, herd of sheep. Into the pen, 30 seconds flat.
Maybe Trump is actually like Ratatouille, and what's going on is the rat is in charge, moving the guy,
the project, the rat wrote Project 2025.
Yeah,
he's
written by a rat. Oh, it would explain a lot. It really would.
Yeah. We've got the brainworm in RFK. That's controlling him. What's controlling? I bet you Elon. He's like he's like Westworld. If you smash him really hard in the face, the face front will come off, and there'll just be those robots behind it. And
yeah. Good call.
Yeah. So we've got to throw acid onto Elon's face to melt it off. So we get to see the robot underneath. Yeah.
And JD Vance is there just to be a pocket pussy for whoever needs one.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I just love it for Trump. Obviously, just to fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would love to see like JD Vance suddenly thrown into the middle of it, as taking over the presidency.
Yeah.
It'd be like watching. I don't know what. It'd be like watching. A poodle just like just being like thrown into the mix. Yeah, like little floppy ears.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have a clue. Just be hilarious. The mess that's been left behind.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, one sec. So I went for my eye exam yesterday.
Oh yes. Did they find it?
Yeah. So definite vision effect. Both distance and close up, although close up's better. But with the distance I have my screens at, I do have a bit like it's blurry, right? So it turns out I'm 54 and I have the very start of cataracts, but it's very, very minor. There's no way I'm even close to being sent off for any surgery or anything. When my prescription's here, assuming they got it correct, I'll be, that far from perfectly corrected. One eye's a little stronger than the other. And all the choices, I was expecting to just get glasses, right? Like I haven't seen the old bifocal and trifocal thing in a long time on anybody that's like under the age of 90, right? Yeah. So then I found out that the progressives, they call them, can have 2 or 3 stages as it goes from top to bottom. And so at first I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just get a pair of them because then they work for everything. But then the girl started to explain things to me and I'm like, well, I've got 3 large screens in front of me when I'm doing my stuff. And I don't want to have to be doing this to align to the middle of the glasses or whatever, So maybe I should just get like a pair that's scaled for the screens. And then she was like, well, yeah, but they won't be any good for you for driving. So I ended up having to get 2 damn pair. Right. Yeah. So I got 1 pair of progressives with the anti-glare and the self-tint, and they're my, daily life ones. But then I got a second pair without tint that are reading glasses, the super readers, she called them, and they have anti-glare, and that's for when I'm doing this.
Yes.
Right?
Those will be the ones you'd be able to claim against tax when you turn the channel into a business.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And even with coverage, like, because I'm, on disability in Canada, so I get some coverage. They covered the eye exam. They covered some towards the glasses. But because I add tint to one, progressives, and the anti-glare and everything, I still walked out paying $500.
Oh. Yeah, it's like buying a car, isn't it? Oh, you want the mats as well? Oh, yeah, and you want all these optional extras. Oh, yeah.
I know. And then when I realized that the frame price on the shelf wasn't going to include the lenses, I'm looking at them and I'm like, I can get frames this good on sunglasses for $60. What the fucking ripoff is this? Oh, man. So the ones I ended up picking were $300 frames, but they give you 2 for 1. So they weren't really worth $300, but they're still way overpriced. I couldn't believe it. Holy. Yeah. The one pair, the plastic frame ones that are day to day, because I figure they're tougher, for in and out of your pocket and all that all the time. They were the only pair I could find that had anything acceptable to look at were called something about water. I couldn't believe it. And there was like Adidas and companies like that. And I'm like, what? There's no way I'm wearing Adidas logo on my glasses. Like I want something that doesn't brag. Like, and it was so hard to find something that was just normal.
Have you checked our Elton John range?
Yeah. Or the ones I picked for streaming. trying to pick a frame that wasn't going to be all shiny and reflective because I've got a big light pointing at me was a joke. It was crazy because I seen some people that didn't choose their glasses properly when they're on stream, and there's always this crazy reflections and stuff going on, and it's just distracting, right? So I finally found a set of frames that have like a real matte paint color, and it's just this slate gray thing that's really dark and pretty simple looking. So we'll see, who knows?
What we can do, we can take a photograph of you and just print that out, cut those out, and you can just stick the eyes.
Yeah. Well, I'll have them in a couple of days, right? And I get a 90-day return, and I was very careful to make them show me, even in the fine print, that I can use that return if they're simply uncomfortable, and I can. And because of that clause alone, I can return them for any damn reason I truly want, just by saying they're not comfortable. So, yeah, we'll see. But I think I might have chosen okay. I mean, I have no sense of style. Look at me, right? It wasn't easy.
What about opticians and stuff like that, or optometrists or whatever you want to call them?
Yeah.
Why do they have fine print? Why do they make it like normal?
I know.
They know what they're doing.
And then she gave me this booklet with the receipt and the prescription and all this in it. And I pull the thick piece of paper out and I look at it and I'm like, you're kidding, right? It's too small. It's like I'm in here getting glasses. Why isn't it larger? And she was like, that's a good point.
It's funny they never thought about that. Oh,
yeah. It was hilarious. But yeah, the whole eye test was so much different than the last time I got one when I was young. It's all like I had to stick my face in this machine that scanned my eye and all that and whatnot. And then
did it puff a bit of air?
Yeah, they did the air thing, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. What is this, right? But whatever. But then she sits me down in this thing, puts the thing in front of me so she can flip through the different lens types to see if it focuses better or not. And I'm like, there's nothing in front of me to look at. What's going on? I'm just looking at myself in a mirror. But then she turns on this thing behind her that reflects it off the mirror back to me. And I'm like, why isn't it just there? Like, why go through this convoluted mirror thing? But it worked,
Charge you more, yeah.
Yeah, the air thing was weird, man.
Are you sure you wanted a Monty Python sketch?
Yeah.
I had a friend. I can't remember what his problem was, but he went to see a doctor about his eyes, and he said that the doctor just like leaned in and then just flicked his eyeball with his finger. It's like, what kind of fucking test is that? It's like kicking the tires when you go to like check a car out.
Yeah.
Flicked his eyeball.
Yeah. But it was funny. Funny. So she sits me down and she says, okay, so look ahead in the reflection there and tell me what you can read. And on the first screen, I was like, it's just a gray screen. She's like, okay, then. Yeah. So I think they're going to be like thick, like bubbles from that Trailer Park Boys TV show. But it was funny, man. Oh, yeah. So any day now, it'll be a lot easier for me to read super chats and shout outs and stuff. And I won't have to have my websites enlarged to like 190% and stuff. Should help.
Yeah, wouldn't worry about it. Nobody's sending super chats, so you don't need to read them. You're all right.
Hey, we had a direct donation in already. You can't super chat this channel. So yes, you're right. But
Yeah. Why don't you get it in Braille? You can read it in Braille.
Well, we're getting the sub counts building on this channel now, and the viewer counts building. So everybody's starting to find us. That's very nice. Thanks, everybody. And it won't be long before this channel's monetized. It'll happen pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, talking about that, I gotta thank a huge majority of the team that turned up at my stream last night on my channel. It was good to have you there because there would have been no one there. Just But oh no, I was thinking because I've got like to try to get my channel back to monetization again. I've got the subs. That's not a problem. But I need like 2,000 hours of watch time to get back. And I was thinking, what about if I just like download a movie and just shove it on my channel? Yes, I'll get the copyright strike, but I'll get the watch hours.
You'll get a copyright claim, though. Right? Oh yeah. And if you do those non-copyright free to use movies, what's the damn word? Public domain. Nobody will watch it because they suck. Right? I remember people that have done that over and over again. I can
find an old movie that's it won't get me strike or anything like that, but maybe a claim. But just people's music, just do like loads and loads of music streams, or download videos of cats and dogs and kittens and stuff, and just like re-upload them. get my watch hours up, and then just enlist them. Oh, thank you very much.
So you're everything wrong with modern YouTube. Why don't you just use AI then?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Oh God, why did I say it? Okay, well, I'm unsubbing you if you're doing that, so I don't want to see it.
You're not even subbed. Shut up.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I didn't see you watch my video, so
I watched about a third of it.
that was the other thing, right? I had about like 100 views, which considering it's not too bad. But the watch hours, it went for an hour, and it says the watch time is like 2.4 hours in total. So that means a lot of people they clicked on it and go, "What is this shit?" and switched it straight off again.
little bit. What you should do is another one of those videos where you combine the two different things into one, like you did with that whatever his name is in the Queen song.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard work.
Oh, sure, but it actually worked. I mean, you had 800,000 views on that video.
Well, the funny thing is, it worked really well for the Bohemian Rhapsody track, and I followed suit, and I did like four or five.
What songs did you pick?
Well, it wasn't a case of picking. It was just the guy. I've forgotten his bloody name now.
Matt something.
Bob Lazar. Yeah, that was it. No, the guy who basically what I did was he brought out the things where he's playing on the piano, and then I did the YouTube video to match up. So it was always based on what he put out. Now, what happened was after I did like the fourth or fifth one, Mark Martell, yeah. I can't remember how many it was I did, like 4 or 5. After I started doing that, and I think he'd seen them, he never actually commented in his own name, but I think he commented in one of his other like channel names. He started changing the way he did videos. So it wasn't him just at the piano, it was him with other people in a band. It took away my little gravy train.
Right.
I say gravy train, but I never got any of the money from it because it was copyrighted. But so he took away that ability to carry on. And so the videos I got are just basically on what he did. And there's
got to be somebody else out there that's doing that you could do, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Maybe. But he was good.
Yeah. Well, he was good at Freddie Mercury. I'd never seen any of his other stuff.
Yeah, he's good at quite a few things, but unfortunately, the Freddie Mercury thing, that is just his voice. That is just what he sounds like. So anything else would be an impersonation,
right,
of somebody else.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
But bizarre. Well, that was fun times when back in the day.
Something like that, was good.
Yeah, the point I was going to get to is like I did the Bohemian Rhapsody one, and like you say, got 800,000 views. It doubled my subs, but then I did these other ones, but like nobody really like they never.
What were the tunes though?
Killer Queen, Nobody Wants to Live Forever. What else was it? Oh, Jesus, I can't remember now. We Are the Champions. Good, solid Queen hits.
Not in North America. Killer Queen, I wouldn't call that unless you're if you're not into the band, you barely know that song.
Yeah, but let's face it, when you talk about Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody is probably the one thing that most. If you just asked, anybody out on the street, can you name a Queen song? They'll say Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah. It is the Queen song. Yeah, even though they made thousands, that is the world the Queen song.
They were not the huge band that you guys know them as in North America. Yeah. I mean, another one, Bites the Dust, is the one your average North American would claim to know until Mike Myers brought Bohemian Rhapsody back to the mainstream, right?
Yeah, it's all his fault.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, very strange. and that's why they cast Mike Myers in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody as the record label guy.
I didn't know there was a movie.
The Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, the one I worked on. Remember?
Oh, you mean the story of Dude? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
The story of Queen. Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
No, and of course you didn't watch it. But I would expect nothing less from you.
I've seen Spinal Tap and Eddie and the Cruisers, so I've seen all the music movies I need to see.
I've seen everything. Yeah, we got all kinds of music here, country and western.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Heather, I haven't seen it. It's I'm not a huge Queen person. I have no real draw to see that. I'll probably watch it eventually, but it's the same with that. Who was it? Val Kilmer that did a really good job of playing Morrison in the Doors movie back in the 90s. I still haven't even seen that.
I don't think I've seen it either.
Yeah. I read No One Here Gets Out Alive, the book about Morrison.
You read a book?
Many.
Did it have pictures?
No.
A book? Was it one of those plastic ones that you can read in the bath?
They did sell it with plastic covers, but that was just to assist you in doing cocaine while reading it. So chop.
Yeah, it comes with a little mirror on the inside. Free razor blade.
Yeah. So Putin's cat in the chat put Princess of the Universe. I actually prefer the Who Wants to Live Forever one from the movie instead of the TV show one.
Yeah,
but I do find them both to be good songs.
It's a cracking track. Do love it.
Yeah.
Makes me cry though. That's the problem. I don't know.
Yeah. Jenny in the chat there. Second Eddie and the Cruisers good too. Yeah, I don't think I have that one in the Plex server. I better get it because I think we only have the first one. We don't have Eddie Lives. The guy who plays Eddie in the Eddie and Cruisers movie is not my favorite actor by any means, but it's just such a good story that it doesn't matter. I like those films. Guilty pleasure, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of biopic. I mean, I've worked on 2 now. I've worked on more. Biopics of musicals than I have on gladiator movies.
Yeah, because didn't you do the cocaine addict chick movie?
Which one? That's not narrowing it down much. Yeah. But Whitney Houston.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's the entire music industry. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But it's funny. All you have to do is say, that woman with an amazing voice that was just a basket case wastoid? Oh yeah, Whitney Houston. Everybody knows. Oh man.
I still haven't seen that movie yet.
Yeah. No, me either.
Well, I'm not expecting you to.
Yeah. There's a direct donation in for $6.66. Yeah, it says bingo, 666 pounds. Well, CA. But I only have the person's real name, not a YouTube username, and I'm not sure that this is what I'm supposed to say. I recognize it, but I don't know if I recognize it as I can yell it out or not. I can't tag anybody with this name in the chat. So take credit so that I don't. Yeah. So, Alan Watkin. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So thanks, Alan. Huge shout. Very much. Thank you.
And I would see 68 other viewers say, "No, it was me. It was me."
Yeah. Sorry, he was first, so that's it. Hey, thanks, man. That's awesome. After those glasses, the $500 that hit me trying to save up to buy a car. So, every little bit helps at the moment. Holy God.
Yes, I warn you now. There will be a drive. What do we call them? A funding drive for it. Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can do it. But Felix and I will be in a position where we have to move from here in about a year, and there's no way I'm going to be able to find the new place if I'm not properly mobile. It's just impossible in my area. So,
sorry.
It didn't matter for a bunch of years because everything we need is within a 5-minute walk. So I just didn't bother with the extra expense and stuff. But those days are like gone soon. So
you seem to be a bit like me at the minute. You just keep getting these. You just starting to get ahead, and then you get these financial kickbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Yeah, drive you crazy. But I'm not very ambitious when it comes to, I actually like older vehicles that I can work on and do myself. I don't want some harsh, brand new technology selling my information and on me car. So
I can tell you're not that ambitious because I'm sub to the channel.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. So, I'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get it done. At least I hope so. Oh, what else is going on in the world?
Oh, is there anything else going on in the world? I haven't looked. There's only one thing everybody's talking about, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, there's the whole game that's playing out now that's finally coming out in the public's eye a bit more with Ukraine and the rare earth minerals and the wealth in the ground there and stuff, and how everywhere that Russia has been going at is an area that has those resources. And since Trump brought up the fact that Ukraine has them, and Trump would like to be able to make money on them as well, it's starting to look like
oh no.
Right? Trump mentioned them, and then a day or two later, Zelensky brought it up in a thing talking about how this is the real deal of what's going on with Russia. It's not so much a cultural war. It's very much based on trillions of dollars that are in the ground, in Ukraine's ground. And that makes a lot of damn sense, man. There has been talk about it for a while, but, only a little bit. But it's a real focus. And then you got the Trump and his grand casino that he wants to build in Gaza. My God, that man is the dumbest fucking piece of shit ever to be in politics. It's just awful.
I wouldn't say dumb, just confused.
Well, maybe not dumb, but selfish to the top billionaire club. And anybody who voted for him thinking that he was going to help the average man, you guys are going to be so sorry.
Yeah, of course he wants to build up Gaza again, but all with buildings that he owns. And his name on the top of it. And,
right.
Courses,
it'll be in next Atlantic City, and everything will just have to be demolished again.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I hope the American voters have a long memory and punish the entire Republican Party for bending over to this man for a long time in the future. I really do. Holy. Locking Congress out of the Department of Education. What the hell?
There's a few in the Republican Party are kind of like a bit buttsore about this, and they are kind of like speaking up, but very quietly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really like what you're doing there. And that's about as far as they say it, and then just shut up again and just let it carry on.
Yeah. They don't have enough backbone for it, and there's people on the Democrat side that aren't speaking high enough, and then you got like Schumer who starts saying, this has got people aroused. Really? You couldn't have picked a better word than aroused, you moron? He's the same idiot that taught us that avocados are what is the main ingredient in guacamole. So,
yeah.
So
I hope you're enjoying that at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it might be your last.
What is this with guacamole in the Super Bowl? Where did that everybody's been talking about this year? Obviously because of the tariffs in Mexico.
Yeah.
But everyone's talking about guacamole at the Super Bowl. What is it? Is that a thing? Seriously? Is it?
The last time I went to a bar to watch the Super Bowl, I think was either when Montana or Young was quarterbacking for the 49ers. And all I remember is alcohol and French fries. That,
What's wrong with just crisps?
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, chips and guac. Totally. I mean, it's great, but is it like some kind of Super Bowl tradition in America or something? Because it's really on the mind now.
It's not that great, is it? I mean, I must admit, I don't
eat it much.
I've never had avocado because I just look at it and think, what, you eat that? Okay. It looks like some kind of, like, you rub it into your skin, for your complexion. I don't want to eat that shit. So I don't know. But then I'm like that with a lot of stuff. It's just like ground up chickpea. Nice.
I'm more of a salsa person, so yeah.
Not dancing though.
No. I'll play the music. I could, what's that song? She dances while her father sings. It's oh so beautiful. What's that song? Is that Mr. Jones? Yeah, that's Mr. Jones. I'd be the old guy playing the music.
With as much guacamole as you can eat.
Well, it's Canada, so we can still get it, right?
I'm sure you could just like take any old green shit and just like mush it up and say, there you go, it's guacamole. Okay, it's mushy peas, but
yeah. Oh, there's a comment in the chat here. Mad Mullet says avocados are horrible for the environment. You need like 8 gallons of water to grow one. Really? Wow.
So they should grow them in North California where it's just flooded.
Yeah. Well, at least for a little while. I heard a couple of Republicans try to spin that and say, well, it will go into the groundwater reservoirs underneath, so it's still not a waste. And farmers were like, yeah, right.
No, it will evaporate.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Almonds are worse, Carl says. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but aren't all plants like that, though? Don't all plants like need a lot of water? Or, even they don't like retain all of it. It's
but there's going to be some that need more than others, right?
Sponges.
Yeah.
That old sponge tree you got.
Yeah.
That's going to need a lot of water.
Yeah. Internet says 84 gallons for an avocado. Holy fuck. Okay, that changes the game.
What, per avocado?
Yeah.
What's it doing? What's he doing?
It doesn't. Does the avocado know that the water doesn't have an alcohol percentage? Like,
is it like having all this water flow over it and just like looking at each molecule as it passes and go, not that one, not that one, not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one. That one's not having it.
Wow. So, and Putin's cat says the average shower is 17 gallons. So 84 gallons for an avocado, but 17 gallons to clean a human.
17 gallons for a shower? What kind of a shower is that?
It doesn't sound like a lot, does it?
It sounds like a huge amount.
Oh, really? I thought it sounded small.
It sounds like a lot to me.
We counting liters up here, so 4 liters to the gal. Okay, yeah, I could do this.
Wow, we us Brits, we could have a shower with like a teaspoon of water. Well, I mean, we do smell, but but we, conserving water. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Why nobody brushes their teeth?
Yeah. No, we don't brush our teeth. We haven't got any teeth left.
Oh, it's funny. It carries on to the Maritimes in Canada too, the denture capital of Canada.
It's actually quite funny because my wife goes through more toothpaste than anybody else does in the house. She hasn't got any teeth. She's all pulled out.
Polishing up the fake ones?
She hasn't got fake ones.
Oh.
She hasn't got any. Nothing.
Well, what's the point of...
I don't know.
Why don't you just like use some scope and be done with it?
She just likes, cleaning the inside of her mouth with toothpaste.
I guess so. Traditions. Hold on to something.
Maybe she's like spreading onto crackers or something. I don't know about.
So let's see here. Sunday, I bet there's nothing on American television tonight because it'll just be all coverage of the football and stuff, right? Is it like, as I remember when I was a kid, well, I guess back then there wasn't many channels, but if there was the big thing like the Super Bowl on, the other networks would just throw their crappiest television up against it because they knew they were going to lose, right?
Just give up.
Yeah. I guess in this day and age of streaming services and stuff, that's not quite the same. Hey, look, the thing alert worked. New donation from Paul Gilbert on that Ko-Fi coffee.
Oh,
yeah. See, it worked.
Well, almost.
Yeah. Okay, now does this one work? Hold on a second here. I got to get rid of the text to make that work. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? There we go. Donation from Paul Gilbert. $20 American through Buy Me a Coffee there for the Boom Boom Fund. Slava Ukraine. Heroam Slava. Hey, look, it worked. All right. We got direct donation alerts through that Ko-fi place now, working on the non-monetized channels. You see that? All right. It actually worked. Although it was cut off at the top. I'll have to make that box bigger. But that's okay.
That's the last time you said that to a girl.
Okay, that was a good one. Now, why is it? Oh, I see. I must have cropped the bottom out some. Okay, there we go. Now, wonder if I can make that re-alert. Let's see if I can do that.
Send another one in.
Here,
make a really long username or message.
Yeah. No, they don't give me a way to re-alert it. But thanks, Paul. Thanks very much. At least it's working now. That's really cool.
Is there a limitation on how long the message could be?
I'm figuring that they'll change the font so that the bubble stays the same size. Change the text point size, right?
To a point where no one can read it.
Yeah, well, not me until I get my glasses, that is. I was just looking at myself kind of as I was trying to read the chat, and man, do I have to squint to read. I didn't realize it was that bad. I never paid attention, Why hasn't anybody told me I look like an 80-year-old when I'm trying to read the screen? The fuck's wrong with you people?
Well, we have tried.
Yeah. I was probably too drunk to remember you said it. Yeah. God, it was funny yesterday. Grandma brings Felix home from his 2-night visit. And he gets home, it's morning, and she's like, yeah, he didn't really want to eat much of a breakfast. I was like, oh, what's going on? Is he feeling okay? She says, "Oh yeah, it's just he said dad orders pizza on Saturday, so he didn't want to have much breakfast."
Oh, right. Yeah. I was going to say, what do they give him for breakfast? Guacamole and
Hey, he loves all things Mexico, so yeah. But yeah, so that was crazy. So I had to order his lunch a little early because he didn't have enough breakfast.
oh, bless him.
Yeah, it was funny. He's holding out.
Extra large pizza, yeah, with a leg of zebra on top, please.
Yeah.
Zebra leg nuggets.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, his zebra is a huge favorite of his, so that wouldn't go over well. Oh man, we still have like 12 of his toy zebras, and he does not let them go anywhere. Yeah.
Stripey bastards.
I know he doesn't like the way you guys say it too.
What, zebra?
Yeah, he doesn't like that. Which is funny because we're Canadians and we say Z, not Z, but we still say zebra.
Well, I apologize profusely for speaking the Queen's English.
Well, I'm not, yeah.
Hey, sorry, the King's English now.
I was just going to say she's dead, and I think it is too.
Well, I'm still speaking the Queen's English. It's just the first.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a funny one because Canadians should say zebra. It makes more sense, right? Hey, look. It worked. On the bottom and on the top. You see?
I just...
So, new donation from PJ CNET, $5 American. Dude, you're a Brit. Why are you donating American dollars? What the hell is that? Yeah, this is a long message.
A very, 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 very long message.
Yeah, see, it just changed the type. So this is good. We're set up. This is going to work.
Damn it. And he said it's $5. We're going to have to pay it back,
Yo, he just sent me a note in the back. I want $7.50 back. So, PayPal
is a bloody star. You know what? In my stream last night, he was posting the Shills channels over in the chat. Yeah, just keep posting them. Keep posting.
Nice. That's the thing. Heather says, does PayPal work? We could never do it with PayPal because it is just docs. PayPal has zero respect.
Yeah,
right?
you'd have to make sure, if you do a PayPal thing, you'd have to make sure you actually put your channel name in it and in the message. Otherwise,
even then, it would have to be edited because it'll always come up with Bob Doyle says $20 for the Boom Boom Fund, and then they put their username in, so it doxes every single person who uses it. Right?
Why the hell did you just dox Bob Dole?
Bob Dole, the American politician, because Bob Dole's Bob Dole, and Bob Dole's going to do what Bob Dole does because he's Bob Dole. He was captain of third person talking. It was crazy. That guy was weird. There was something wrong with him.
It's nice he's sending PayPal donations to us. Give him a shout out.
But hey, PJ, thanks for the test there. That worked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that buy me a coffee, Putin Cat says is good. There was that thing where they were being a little bit bitchy about people and war coverage and stuff, where this Ko-Fi place seems to just don't give a shit what you do. So we're going to stick with them for now because we get a little bit sweary and stuff too often. And, the last thing we need is to get in more trouble.
We don't get sweary.
Yeah. Here, let me tell you. Hold on.
Tits, bottoms, arses. What?
So, as you can see, the Ko-Fi alert there, Ko-Fi, it says donation from PJ CNET for $5. You can see it right on the screen. But because Ko-Fi drops the money into PayPal, I get a second alert from PayPal. And the alert from PayPal is as dox as you could dox somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. Now,
So we now got PJ's coordinates on Earth. Now we've got his latitude and longitude, and we can direct our missiles
yeah.
at him.
Yeah, and see here again, I've got an email that tells me way too much about Paul Gilbert through that Ko-fi place. So yeah, if you want to make sure that you don't get doxxed by accident when donating to people, use Ko-fi or buy me a coffee or whatever. PayPal's an asshole about this. I don't know why. I mean, we'll never do it to you even by accident. I don't think I've done it in a long time, right?
Not for hours.
Yeah. And then, I mean, if somebody does dox you on a donation, just don't be in the chat claiming it as yours and you're okay, right? But then you don't get recognized for the donation and that sucks, So yeah, just, okay, we'll move on from that. But yeah.
A little bit of consumer advice.
Yeah. Remember, if you got redirected here from our other channel at TheShills, our main channel, don't forget to subscribe while you're here.
Yeah. That's a good point. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll be there next time.
And remember, we have your real names, so.
Yeah, if you donated, that is. Yeah, we'll find you.
Yeah. You see, now that I fixed the bottom thing, it's blocking the scroll. I got to fix that again. Here we go. I'll just scale it down a little so that it fits in above it there. Yeah, there. That's about right, eh?
Did you fix a typo?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Good boy.
Wait a minute. It looks like it's got a strike through. Oh, I see. That's this thing. And okay. You know what I got to do is put it behind. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. And I'll just put it behind the scroll.
There you go.
There. All right. There we go. Fixed. All right. See, you got to see some stream building in action.
Yeah.
I think I've done something. I can't touch my desk without my camera shaking like crazy. Something has changed. I don't think it usually used to shake that bad. I think one of my monitor arms is getting loose or something. I'll have to fix that later. Stupid crap. I swear to God. Everything that's made in China these days is just garbage.
You loved it when you got it. Shut up. Well,
yeah.
Well, actually, no, you didn't love it when you got it because it was broken. So you got
True.
One.
Yeah. Remember? Yeah.
One.
Yeah. I had to get a second one, but that worked out good because the first, it's a double arm system. One arm wasn't broken. So they sent me an entire replacement without asking for the old one back. And then I was able to use the one good arm for my son's computer upstairs. So that did work out really well.
Yeah, they told me not to build a tower in the swamp. The first tower fell down. I built a second tower. That one fell down into the swamp. So I built a third tower.
Yeah, that one burned over, fell down, and then fell into the swamp. But the fourth one stood. What, the curtains? No.
Yeah, one day, lad, all this will be yours.
But the curtains? That was so funny. Well, you see, I thought your son was a woman.
Oh,
well, I can understand that.
I was watching the thing the other day. I can't remember what it was, but there was just this line, right? There was a guy, said, right, you two, just stand here and make sure he doesn't leave. I almost died laughing. Go on, do the whole sketch.
Yeah.
No, it was done in all seriousness, and it was just like I by that point I'd lost it.
Yeah.
It'd taken me straight out of the movie or whatever it was. It's like
Yeah, Felix and I would have done the same. We would have paused just to do Monty Python for 20 minents, right? Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's really wrong.
Yeah. And then at the end, they follow him. Where are you guys going? We're coming with you. No. I want you two to stay here and make sure he doesn't leave. And the way he says it, you have to take the H off of he, but somehow still say the word. He doesn't leave. He doesn't leave. It's really strange. It's hard to do.
It is such a stupid sketch in that movie, but just genius. Time.
That's when they were at their best, was when they turned an everyday moment into chaos. We're talking about Monty Python if you haven't figured it out. Oh.
Yeah. Holy Grail. Yeah. Oh dear.
Very funny.
I wish we had a little bit more of their DNA running through our blood.
Well, at least you.
Well, not Graham Chapman's, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'd be dead in a week.
Sired many sons.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So what do we got? Hour 27 live. Well, we got a little bit left. I'm supposed to like dig deep and make a big supper for my son tonight and whatnot, and not just continue drinking afterwards. We'll see.
More pizza then.
Yeah. No, he ate it all. So right now it's either make something or order something. And I ordered him something yesterday. And yesterday I also spent $512 or whatever dollars it was on 2 pairs of these glasses. So I really don't want to spend any money.
Got a large bowl of gruel.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason there's a few beers on the table today is because during yesterday's show, somebody sent in a donation for the beer fund. So.
Oh, have you used up all your free beers yet? Yeah, because you went down to the store and they said you got a whole bunch of freebies.
That's what I was going to do today. And they've got the lager, which was too creamy. I didn't like. They have, of course, a pale ale. And then they had something else that just sounded like it was going to taste like it was filtered through the fucking underwear of a dirty farmer or something. And so I tried this Pilsner, just, I'm picky. What am I going to do?
Aren't you a little concerned that you go to the beer store and they say, "Oh yeah, we checked your account. You've got like three 6-packs available for free." I mean, how much fucking beer are you drinking to get three 6-packs?
Well, no, but every time they do this, they say you get a free 6-pack of one of our beers, and I look and go, nah. I'll save it for when I really want a beer and I'm broke. And now I have 3 free 6-packs saved up. And I tried their shit once. I was like, no, I don't like it. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll sell it to the neighbors, Here, give me $5 and I'll go and get you a 6-pack of their beer.
Wow.
All right. I don't know. Maybe there's more I can use the points for and they just aren't telling me.
Yeah. Champagne.
Right? No.
Well, maybe you can get some bottles of wine, send them to me, you bastard.
I wouldn't even use champagne to make a hooker cheaper. That's not going to happen.
I've never tried that. Does that technique work?
thought it was you that told me it works.
No, it's drink lots of champagne so they look better.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least,
And then you can get the discount ones.
Oh. Yeah. Discount prostitute. Just make sure you have a plastic seat cover in your car. Jesus.
Yeah. And if they won't wear the paper bag, put it on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it works both ways. If you can't see,
I'm not going to mock the sex industry because the way America is going at the minute, they're all going to be doing it. So
that's true. Yeah.
So I saw a video today about this guy, this farmer in America, and he's like shouting and yelling, an ex-Trumper, I voted. I don't have TV over here or anything like that. So I'm not seeing the news. So he's basically just saying he's ignorant.
Yeah.
But not realizing he's saying ignorant. And of course, Trump and Musk have shut down like federal, agency like funding that he was getting.
Yes.
That kept his farm alive.
Yeah.
And he's like really confused about this, and he's now thinking he's going to have to get rid of his farm. He's going to have to sell it because
that chick that did it all as vertical video, but it's not a short.
No, I didn't. No, I saw it on someone else's. It's probably the same video.
Yeah. I saw some idiot that do it as a vertical video, and I was like, "You fucking twit!"
No, I think the guy who put it out, he's even though he doesn't have television or anything like that, and he's informed, he does post a TikTok, and he was like, so it's all a TikTok video. So that's probably what you were seeing.
Yeah,
and probably a lot of people are picking up on this and doing videos about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen a few American farmers that are literally freaking out right now because they're realizing Trump's going to kill the subsidies. That is the only thing that keeps them in profit. Right? It's the same as like in the UK when you guys left Brexit. Farmers were like, "What the fuck are we?" When you guys did Brexit, right? They were scared out of their minds, man.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
I don't know how anyone actually fixed that, coming out of Brexit.
I'm literally, I won't know until Jeremy Clarkson does another edition of Clarkson's Farm because he always talks about it, right?
Yeah, he's your
That's how I know about UK farming. Yeah,
information. Yeah,
yeah.
And when they talk about Big Pharma, that's who I think of.
Yeah, that fat moron. but as a clown he is, and as just a joke around kind of show it is, there is some real stuff about UK farming and the hardships, and it's not just the UK, it's the same in Canada, the States, and everything. We got ourselves in this weird situation where farmers can't get paid enough to grow the food because the tractor companies are ripping them off. The seed companies are ripping them off. The fertilizer companies are ripping them off. The wholesalers, the transportation people, everybody gets a bigger cut than the fucking farmer. How does that work?
I think the funny thing about Jeremy Clarkson is I think a lot of farmers hate him because he is kind of like Elon Musk, taking over Twitter.
Yeah.
He's like a millionaire. So, I'm going to own a farm now. So he's an idiot. He's a buffoon, but he does highlight some of the troubles of British. So at the same time, British farmers hate him, but also at the same time they
like him. Yeah,
they like him because he is doing this. So it's a very odd relationship they have.
Yeah. He in 2022 he won the British Farming Award for waving the flag for Britain. Because he did more than anybody to put on the world stage what is truly going on in farming and how fucked it is, right?
Although to be fair, they probably just made that award, on the day.
Well, I wouldn't doubt. I wonder if it had ever been given out before. That's a good point, right?
Really
Yeah, but he did get on stage and he was like, "Look, I know I'm a joke. I'm not a real farmer. I'm just a TV idiot." And he handed it over to his partner, Caleb, who really runs the farm, right? And that was pretty cool. Yeah. And the whole place erupted for that Caleb guy. He's like a farming hero, man.
Yeah, they love him.
Yeah.
Well, again, the public love him. I'm not too sure about farmers. Farmers might hate him because he's like, he became famous.
It could be, but I do believe he gets asked to speak at places and stuff. I think, I think he gets respect, especially for being like 25 years old and being able to run a goddamn farm on his own.
Well, yeah, having subsidized it with his talking appearances and, in his, his single he's bringing out at Christmas, and all that stuff.
No, but look back on it. He was 22 in the first season, and he was managing Clarkson's farm, doing another farm and his own with pigs and sheep and whatnot. Like he's working 16-hour days, right?
Yeah. Fuck that. That's not for me.
You got to give that guy some respect. I mean, now he's got a nice car and stuff, and he's not so scared to drive into London anymore for parties. And I'm sure, right? Yeah,
Well, you say nice car. He's kind of like stuck on these. He likes
It's a
weird.
rice rocketer. Yeah, I know. He bought like a 350Z whatever thing, yeah. And he gave it like a stance and all that crap,
Yeah, he's a boy racer,
Yeah. With the most ridiculous haircuts. What the fuck is wrong with the guy? It's funny.
Yeah, he doesn't stick with one. He
New one every year. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to try them all. What?
Yeah.
That's not what people do.
Yeah, what we call is a non-binary haircut.
Yeah. Oh, one time he had a ponytail, except it was at the top of his head. That was funny as hell, man.
Japanese samurai used to do that, didn't they?
He looked like the little Who that was only 2 that the Grinch had to put back to bed. But it is a funny show. I rewatched the whole thing a second time just because I was bored and had nothing to watch, and I laughed just as much the second time.
I'm surprised Caleb hasn't got his own show by now.
Yeah. Actually, without Clarkson, without somebody to say, "What the fuck you doing?" and stuff, it wouldn't be as good, though, right? You're a fucking Muppet, and he's always yelling at him.
Yeah.
It's funny. So yeah, I was talking about this with the group privately a few days back, but tonight, tonight my son and I are gonna get into the old LucasArts point and click adventure game, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I got it all set up so we can play it on the big TV and everything in the living room. It's going to be awesome. I got the, if you know what I'm talking about, I got the Roland MT32 emulation running perfect and everything. So it sounds amazing. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be great. Playing the FM Towns version to get the best audio too. Yeah, I haven't played that game in years. I can't wait. It'll be awesome.
I think you're preaching to a very small audience there.
We'll see. Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like a gaming stream?
No. Although it would be a great a game to stream because you could collectively in the chat vote for the next step and the next option, right? It's kind of like choose your own adventure, right?
Maybe we should set up a Twitch account.
A what?
A Twitch account and start doing the gaming stream.
No, I'd do it in like Discord just to hang out and have fun. No. You imagine me as a game streamer? I've never watched one before, so I would be the most strange game streamer ever. Excuse me.
I remember my daughter's ex-boyfriend, who was his dream job was going to be a pizza delivery person. Who he never actually managed to achieve that.
God.
That heady dream, just couldn't do it. But his other thing was, he's going to become a game streamer. So he was like, making sure we got good strong internet, connection upstairs for him in the room, and all this kind of. He's going to get a game card and all this. He's going to do that fucking.
He's got $20,000 spent and 6 followers, right?
Yeah, that never flew. For someone whose dream job was going to be a pizza delivery boy,
pizza delivery was only ever a dream job for a kid in the 80s who liked to smoke pot because you could just hang out in the parking lot smoking pot and wait your turn to drive a pie. That's
he didn't have a car. Maybe that didn't help.
Yeah, but I got a killer drone, man. I know it's going to be legal. Just give me a minute here, Oh man,
I don't have a car, but I'm really good at the European truck driver simulator. Does that count?
Yeah.
I can send virtual pizzas.
Wow, that's a rough go. Dream job, pizza driver. Holy. Didn't you ever just take her aside and say, have you ever heard of the word ambition?
Oh,
Because Buddy doesn't have any.
I can't remember what ended that relationship, but thank God it did. Yeah.
Probably lack of showering, but well. Yeah. Dream job, pizza driver. What the fuck?
And he just managed to like break everything in the house. just like because we used to have like a stair gate, on the just stop the little Dixie running up the stairs. He managed to like walk through it, and, just like smash it. It's like breaking your stair gate.
Jesus Christ!
There's a handle. You just open it.
Yeah. If the dog was any bigger, it could figure it out, man. I mean, it's just
it's like Jurassic Park. Oh, they had to use handles.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If my dog had a thumb, it would be smarter than you moron.
Actually, without the thumb, it was still.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's one thing in my world with Felix and how he is and stuff. I haven't had any of these experiences, right?
I had
for him, but
I had this piece of original costuming from Rome of a Roman toga, a full-on proper Roman toga, and of course this is a costume, right?
Yeah.
This is not like you buy it off a peg,
right.
You put it in the washing machine
and just
so all the red dye in all the stripes and everything, it just came out and fucking ruined the entire thing.
Now it looked like a Cyndi Lauper costume from like the 1984 tour.
just ended up in the skip. That was like a priceless piece of my history. And you just fucking ruined it, you fucking klutz.
Wow. That's like that. We have a Star Wars Jedi costume, but it's like a real costume that was like, it's all sewn and tailored and proper, and it's worth like $400 or something, right? And I wash it by hand after every Halloween just to make sure,
Yeah. Or just don't.
Yeah, well, that's true. You only wear it a couple hours, right?
Yeah, something like that. You just don't do it.
Yeah, I don't even put like detergent in. I just simply hot water in the laundry sink and hang it up, right? Well, even then I use warm waters. I don't want to shrink it, right?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. I remember when my ex bought that so that the three of us could go out for Halloween. She bought my son a costume to be, I don't know if you know the name, but the Full Metal Alchemist from the anime. And she dressed up as Invader Zim or something. And I was like, I don't know, I'll just be somebody that has long hair. I mean, the way I look, it's, I can either be one of the guys from Kiss with face makeup that I just scratch off in 20 minutes or a Jedi, right? So she got me the Jedi outfit,
You should have really pissed her off. You should have gone dressed as a stripper.
No, this was about 6 months before that started, so it wouldn't have worked then. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. So when I wear it, I'm like Qui-Gon Jinn. And when my son wears it with the short hair, he's Anakin, right?
I'm just laughing at this image of you into like these big, like 6-inch, perspex, shoes, with your big, fat, hairy legs.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'd be like 6'7", man, just a clod hopping monster,
They can't find a pole long enough for you to.
Oh man,
hilarious!
It wouldn't be. I'd have to clean a shaver before I'd be done. Like you couldn't do it in a go,
No, you got to do it. You got to do it with your a fat hairy belly, sticking from your sexy,
Oh man, I can only imagine, you know. Even RuPaul would be like, buddy, you're fucking ugly. You know?
Oh,
yeah. No. Yeah, Chewbacca. I could have done that, but I don't think I could handle wearing a big full costume like that. An Ewok. Yeah.
well, let your hair grow out.
Yeah. I'd be like 3 Ewoks standing on each other's shoulders, pretending to be a Wookiee, right? Or did anybody here who see the live action Little Rascals movie? When the one kid stands on the other kid's shoulder to be as tall as an adult so they can get a loan at the bank, and it's Mel Brooks that calls them out, right? I'd look like that.
I saw that recently in a video with like a guy going into the cinema, and he's obviously got like the kid on his shoulders over the top. He's going, yeah, just one ticket, just one ticket. And they're pissing themselves laughing the other day.
Oh, funny. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting close here. We're getting close. Yeah, I need enough time to actually figure out some supper, and
yeah,
I wonder if
check the larder, see what's in.
Yeah, I don't even know what we have. I mean, I was sick for a week, and then it got super cold out, so we haven't done much. And then he was gone for a visit for a little while. This could be interesting.
Pasta.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be.
I did that at lunchtime. I can't second dip that well, right? You know? Yeah.
What else is there? What else is there in the larder?
I got a couple of frozen like chicken cordon bleu things. Chicken Swiss, you know, that's what he calls them. And I think I got like maybe a bag of fries in there and stuff. So I might be all right. Yeah. I wonder. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I could always ask my neighbor for a can of Campbell's soup. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that.
To throw at you.
Yeah.
Thunk.
Yeah. It's funny. If you try to feed my son like Kraft dinner or something, he'll just look at it and look at you and go, it's crappy. You won't eat it, man.
Like a cat.
Yeah. He just hates that shit, man. Any of those prepackaged noodle things. He can't stand them. It's good taste in him.
He's wise.
Yeah. Well, he knows I'll make a real home-baked mac and cheese. So why in fuck should he eat that crap? Right? You know? I don't know. I don't argue, man. I don't like it either. You know?
The funny thing is about some of those.
It's nice and cheap.
It's like, well, yeah, it's cheap, but it's also, you know, sometimes it's not that expensive to do it for real. And it actually takes about the same amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I do the home baked mac and cheese, it literally takes me 40 minutes to make it. And in that 40 minutes, all I do is cook something in the oven as the meat and then just steam a vegetable quick, right? And so that means that the whole thing is going to take 40 minutes. And during that time, I can go out for a smoke break and blah, blah. I just don't see the problem, right? You know, I'd much rather cook and have real food.
Yeah.
I like to eat well, not expensive well, but well.
Yeah,
right?
I do the same at home, although it just gets, sometimes I end up like spending fucking hours in the kitchen just like preparing and making.
It can get out of hand. Yeah, for sure. And I do know that having a dishwasher definitely makes this easier because I can just load that motherfucking thing and run it, right? Being 6'1", standing at the counter in North America, or at least in Canada for sure, all kitchen counters are just a little bit too low. And by the time you do a load of dishes, if you're my height, you have a sore lower back, at least a little bit. And my back's like a little bit crooked and kinked, so it gets crazy. So I spend for a dishwasher. I don't fucking care.
Or either that, you just like saw your legs up at the ankles.
Yeah. I have to dig out a bunker like thing for my feet in my kitchen, right? Yeah. Heather, I come and clean her kitchen tonight. I'm looking for one of my neighbors that needs $20 to do mine right now. Oh, I'm behind.
So we don't have super chats, but you can be a super cleaner.
Yeah.
The Dick's house right now.
Kevin Woldridge is heading off to bed. Good night, Kevin. Take it easy.
Night.
Yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and all that crap I hate to say.
Yeah. Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So we'll get ourselves into wrap-ups mode here. Anything you want to leave on the earlobes of the viewers?
No, I think we should do wrap-ups. Let's go around the table. Dick Dawson, wrap-ups.
Well, when it comes to wrappers, I think I prefer Tootsie Rolls to Starburst. They're a little easier to open because of the little frayed bit at the end. And I do believe that although I like a Starburst better, I prefer the wrapper of the Tootsie Roll. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm more into latex. But let's enough about
only
that.
Little bits of it though.
What, chewables?
More like floss, but yeah.
This chewing gum, it takes a long time to get through it.
Yeah. But the bubbles never pop.
Right? I don't know about that. It doesn't taste any better, but yeah, never mind. So thanks everybody.
Like a calamari ring with a balloon. It's crazy.
Without the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
If you're like me and you got psoriasis, and then don't go down there. No, we're not going to go down there because that's disgusting and horrible. But so thanks everybody for coming, and we'll see you all next time on
Tonight you get some real credits. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for the donations. Thanks to all the members and people that are signing up over on Patreon, even for free, because we have a free tier, but that's where you get the link to watch the 42 show recorded live now that we're doing it as a video. I know that sounds weird, but you can be there for the live recording before we upload it as a video.
Yes, it's been explained. It's been explained. Putin's cat. Just stop it.
So, okay, Heather called it. You know what? I think I'll hit one more button. Should it be?
We go to get out of here.
We gotta get out of this place.
No, we've got to get out of here.
Oh. Remember, common sense now runs the world.
Because I have common sense, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and a big thanks to the mod team for doing everything they do around here. We got PJ CNET running the news crew. We got Shayna Caldwell on the account, Chris Lundy, Heather Wiley, Super Chat Matt, and did I miss anybody? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Your voice is muffled. We can't hear you. Dunk says fuck off, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you later. don't forget to head over to Nick's show. He's about to go live. I just put the link in the live chat for you there. See y'all soon, everybody.